We tuned into Olympic sport climbing for the last time today and were treated to a spectacular women's combined event final. Janja Garnbret and Brooke Raboutou shined bright in the Boulder round, but Janja picked up a finger injury. Mori's high point in the lead final wasn't enough to make the podium as she was beaten in the combined score by Jessica Pilz, who took bronze, with Brooke and Janja building on their Boulder performance to take silver and gold. Boulder 1 was the dynamic modern problem of the round, and 6 of the 8 finalists topped it, with only South Korea's Chaehyun and Japan's Mori falling short. Australia's Oceania Mackenzie, Slovenia's Janja Garnbret and France's Oriane Bertone all flashed it. Austria's Jessica Pilz and Team GB's Erin McNeice took 2 tries, and the USA's Brooke Raboutou climbed it 4th try, losing a couple of tenths of points trying to establish on the boulder. Boulder 2 was set on the now familiar slab wall, and it was once again sent by all the women, except for Chaehyun and Mori, putting them at the bottom of the field going into the lead final. On Boulder 3, Mori impressively made up a little bit of ground, with only her, Janja and Brooke sending the brutal power boulder of the round. Oriane, Jessica and Oceania's streak of sends was broken, putting Janja and Brooke comfortably at the top of the leaderboard before the lead final, separated by only 0.4 points. Boulder 4 had only little impact on the scores since it saw no tops. The only thing the boulder did seem to do was shake Janja Garnbret a little bit. She was holding her finger after it got stuck when jumping between the 2 zones and was visibly thrown off. She fully committed to trying to get the top and took a big fall near the end of her time as well. In the behind-the-scenes shots, she was clearly hurting, holding her middle finger with a grimaced face. With Brooke right on her heels, this might have been a very consequential moment, as Brooke would need only one more move than Janja to beat the Slovenian favorite. Here's the full scores from the Boulder final. Chaehyun was the first to climb, and she gracefully flowed up the route, making it to the final scoring section and setting a temporary high point at 76.1. That would take a while to be beat. Mori, the 5th climber to come out on stage, set a new high with 96.1, just missing out on the top of the route. Oriane fell too early to be up in the top 3, and Oceania was pushed out of contention by I's performance. Erin McNeice sat in 2nd after her ascent, with only 3 climbers, Brooke Raboutou, Jessica Pilz and Janja Garnbret, left to climb. Brooke came out first and made the podium as soon as she hit 26 points. She would go on to get 72 points, slipping just shy of Seoul's high point, and was guaranteed bronze with 2 athletes left. Austria's Jessica Pilz needed to match Seoul's score as well to push onto the podium, and she did in splendid fashion, climbing to 88.1 points and pushing Erin McNeice off of the podium. Janja was last to climb, and the crowd was holding their breath to see if she would be able to fight through her fresh finger injury and go back-to-back for Olympic gold. Mori was pushed off the podium as Janja approached the 60-point hold. She passed Jessica Pilz's combined score on her way to try and take the provisional gold medal from Brooke, and as she climbed to 84.1 points, she solidified herself into the 1st spot and showed everyone that she's still the climbing world's ultimate competitive athlete. What an event! Congratulations to Janja, Brooke and Jessica and all the other athletes. Thanks for watching our daily recaps of Olympic sport climbing. If you've enjoyed them, consider buying us a coffee so I can find the energy to win gold in LA in 2028. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel for future competitive coverage, and there's no need to go anywhere else right now because you can just watch this video next. Click it.